Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Flash, the channel where we don't waste your time with dealership rehearsals, we don't parrot marketing fluff, and we definitely don't sugarcoat cars. Here, you get the raw, unfiltered truth about the rides that actually matter. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our in-depth reviews. Today, we're diving deep into the 2026 Suzuki S-Cross. A compact crossover that's quietly been building a strong reputation as a reliable, practical, and budget-friendly choice in a market that's overflowing with options. The question is the latest S-Cross bring enough to the table to stay competitive against rivals from Toyota, Hyundai, Kia, and even Chinese brands that are rapidly climbing the ladder? Let's find out. Exterior first impressions always begin with the exterior, and the 2026 S-Cross wastes no time telling you what it's all about. The front has been completely sharpened up compared to its predecessors. The bold chrome-accented grille, framed by slimmer and more aggressive LED headlights, gives it a far more premium road presence than you'd expect from Suzuki. The daytime running lights stretch into the edges of the bumper, giving the car a wider stance. There's a toughness about the nose that seems to hint at SUV ruggedness, even though we know this is still primarily a city-friendly crossover. The hood lines are more muscular now, sculpted to reflect light in a way that adds character without overcomplicating the design. It's clear Suzuki wanted to make the S-Cross look more upscale without going overboard, and for the most part, they've nailed it. Move over to the side and you really start to see the crossover DNA come alive. The proportions are balanced, with a strong shoulder line running from the headlights all the way to the taillights, giving it a sense of flow and continuity. The wheel arches are squared off slightly, housing either 17 or 18-inch alloy wheels depending on the trim level. The design is modern without being flashy, something Suzuki tends to do well. Gloss black cladding around the lower portion of the body adds a rugged touch, while the slightly sloping roofline makes it appear more dynamic, though not at the expense of rear headroom. Chrome accents around the window line, especially on the higher trims, add just the right amount of flair. For a compact crossover, it looks substantial without being oversized, which means it strikes a good balance for both city driving and long highway trips. Around the back, Suzuki has kept things simple but contemporary. The LED taillights are slimmer and more connected, with a horizontal bar effect that makes the car look wider. There's a chunky bumper with faux skid plate detailing that reinforces the SUV-like styling cues. You'll also notice a subtle roof spoiler and a rear windshield that's raked just enough to look sporty without killing practicality. The rear hatch is large and square, making it easy to load and unload, and the overall design feels cohesive. Nothing about the back looks cheap or dated, which is often where budget crossovers fall short. Interior step inside, and you immediately notice the leap Suzuki has made with quality and tech. The dashboard layout is more modern and driver-focused than before, with a large central touchscreen that ranges from 9 to 10 inches depending on the trim. It supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and the graphics are crisp with intuitive menace. Below the screen, you'll find a mix of physical buttons and digital controls, which is a smart move because it keeps essential functions easy to use without diving into menace. The materials have definitely improved to a soft-touch plastics on the upper dashboard, leatherette inserts on the doors, and well-padded seats that feel supportive even on longer journeys. Space-wise, the S-Cross holds up very well for a compact SUV. Front occupants get excellent visibility and comfortable seating positions with decent adjustability. The rear seats offer plenty of legroom and headroom, making it a genuine family-friendly choice. Unlike some crossovers that compromise rear space for style, Suzuki has kept practicality in mind. The rear bench is slightly elevated, which improves outward visibility for passengers, and the flat floor design gives the middle passenger more room. The cargo area is generous for this class, and with the rear seats folded down, you get a flat loading floor, making it easy to transport larger items. For everyday use, it strikes a near-perfect balance between size and usability. Now, let's talk performance, because this is where the S-Cross shows its true personality. Under the hood, The 2026 model is powered by 1.4-liter booster jet turbocharged petrol engine paired with a 48-volt mild hybrid system. Power output hovers around 130 horsepower and 235 newton-meters of torque, which may not sound like headline numbers, but thanks to the turbo's low-end punch and the hybrid assistance, it feels lively in everyday driving. The mild hybrid system isn't there to make it a rocket, it's designed to smooth out acceleration, improve fuel economy, and lower emissions. You'll notice it most in stop-and-go city traffic where the electric assistance fills in the gaps. Transmission choices include a 6-speed manual or a 6-speed automatic, both tuned for efficiency rather than outright performance. If you're looking for something sporty, this isn't the car for you, but if you want predictability and reliability, the S-Cross delivers. Suzuki also offers its all-grip all-wheel drive system on higher trims, which adds versatility for those who deal with slippery roads or light off-road conditions. It's not going to climb mountains, but for snow, gravel, or heavy rain, it's a reassuring feature. The ride quality is tuned towards comfort. It soaks up bumps well, and the suspension is compliant without being floaty. Handling is predictable, with light steering that makes city maneuvering a breeze, though it lacks the sharpness of rivals like the Mazda CX-30. Efficiency is one of the S-Cross's strongest cards. Thanks to the mild hybrid system, you're looking at around 45–50 miles per gallon depending on conditions, which is excellent for a compact crossover with all-wheel drive availability. Emissions are also kept in check, making it a solid option for buyers who want to save money at the pump without jumping into a full EV just yet. As for pricing, Suzuki has kept the S-Cross accessible, which has always been its selling point. Depending on the market, you're looking at a starting price around $27,000, with fully loaded trims pushing close to $35,000. That places it right in the sweet spot for buyers who want something more premium than an entry-level crossover but still don't want to stretch into the higher brackets of Toyota RAV4 or Honda CR-V territory. For the equipment you're getting a modern safety features like adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, and a 360-degree camera. It represents excellent value for money. So, what's the final verdict on the 2026 Suzuki S-Cross? It may not be the flashiest crossover out there, but it nails the fundamentals in a way that really matters. It looks modern and confident without being over-designed. The interior is practical and well-equipped. The performance is efficient and reliable, and the pricing keeps it within reach for families and daily commuters alike. It doesn't try to be something it's not. It knows its place, and it plays that role very well. For buyers who want a no-nonsense, trustworthy, and surprisingly refined compact SUV, the S-Cross deserves serious consideration. That wraps up our deep dive into the 2026 Suzuki S-Cross. If you enjoyed this review and want more unfiltered takes on the latest cars, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to Car Flash. Drop a comment down below. Would you consider the S-Cross over something like a Toyota Corolla Cross, a Hyundai Tucson, or maybe even a Chinese rival like the MG-HS? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.